Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a reading for my air signs, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius for the month of October. Thank you to everyone who hits that like button and supports the channel, shares, hits that subscribe button and helps it to grow. So thank you so much. We are going to get a collective energy overall reading for the month of October for the signs of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And at the end, I'll do individual messages for those signs, and then I will wrap up at the end. Please take what resonates. What doesn't resonate is not for you. We can't read for every single Gemini, Libra, Aquarius on the planet, but there will be a message in it somewhere for you. Don't make it fit. Roles can be reversed, and when we're doing cards, there is no gender. You'll have to put it where it resonates with your situation. This could be for sun, moon and rising in those signs, or Venus. So check that out in your chart. If you feel one of those signs really resonates with you, you could have it in your Venus or rising sign. So let's get into the messages. I was drawn today to do your reading, air signs, so there must be a message coming through from Spirit for you. What do my air signs need to know, and what are the messages for the month of October? Oh, Nelly wanted to talk to me. There we go. Ten of Cups, that's good. Let's see what's going with your Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is about your contentment. It is about your happiness. Whatever that is for you. Generally it represents relationships, but you know, it could be your contentment and happiness in other things, work, career, life, home, family, many things. Feeling content in yourself. The second card out was the Four of Cups. It looks like you are dealing with someone who is not listening to their intuition, or they're difficult. They don't want to talk. They're sulking in this card. They are not listening to their spirit guides, or you, or anyone for that matter. This person is sulking. That's the picture on the card. They are resistant. They're not listening. We have the Tower coming after that. We have choices. Oh, we have standing in our authenticity, putting the past behind us, making a decision or taking action in a certain direction. So I knew there was something big going on for my air signs here, and it's definitely to do with relationships. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Wish fulfillment in reverse here. So something hasn't worked out for you, my air signs. It's to do with your happiness or your contentment, be that a relationship, we'll get more clarifies, or a situation or a home situation. It could be work or something, but you're definitely dealing with, it could be you. It could be you that's not listening to your intuition. It could be you that's not being resistant to communicate or be flexible. Now I do want to say this, I know Aquarius is a fixed sign, so you know this person's being very fixed, so just watch that if that is you, my air signs, or you're dealing with someone like that. Jumping out. Yeah, deceit, deception, not wish fulfillment. So something's definitely gone on for my air signs here. Can we have more messages from Spirit, please, about what this is about, overall energy for the collective? Ooh, this is for the majority. There will be a few different messages in this, but I'm just going to get the overall energy here, because this is deceit and deception, whether that's you to you, or you were deceived, or you thought something was going to happen, or it was a certain way. This is actually what I'm getting from this card overall, the majority is this is you were dealing with someone who gets away with things, who likes to get away with things, okay? That could be you. That could be you being able to smooth people over or get away with little things, or someone's been doing it to you. This is overwhelmed. This is processing. This is I've been in battle and having to stand up and defend myself. So it looks like my air signs are having to stand up and defend themselves. But this feels like a bit of a shock as well. This feels like I am getting the energy that someone's been caught out in something. Now that could be a way they behave. It could be you know, a fantasy that they've been living, something in their head I'm hearing. So for a lot of you, it's something you thought, it's something you thought. Sometimes we think we're a certain way and we're not, or sometimes it's something heavier and we've got something or someone around us that was very deceptive, and this is going to come as a bit of a shock, or you're going to have to stand up, stand your ground, or defend yourself here, or vice versa. You know, pop that where it resonates if you've had that, because I see here there's no wish fulfillment. It looks like though, in saying this, and I'm so glad this has turned around for you, there has been something very, very incredibly heavy for my air signs. You had a tower moment, you had to look at choices, or someone else looked at choices, or you were in fantasy world about a situation or someone. You really had to look at that and put everything behind you, and your wish fulfillment was not granted. You did not get what you thought you were getting. There's deceit and deception. That could be you, about you being in denial, or someone getting away with something. There's lots of overwhelm and you stand up for yourself. But what do we have? We have the turnaround. Now we have the receiving. Someone wants to give to you, someone wants to help you, or somebody wants to, I heard a return. There's a return here. We have a new beginning. So this person who was resistant, who was not listening to their intuition, I think all of a sudden they've got a new beginning here. So they're seeing a new perspective, or they want a new beginning. So if this was a relationship and you're waiting for someone to come back, it looks like you're getting a new beginning here, and you start, this person's had a revelation, had an epiphany, they are waking up, they are ready to start a new cycle, or they've seen, I heard the error of their ways, I don't know. Anyway, someone wants to come in and give to you. We'll find out who that is for you individually. Yeah, this tower moment, really, this was really heavy for someone, really traumatic, like burnt them out, like they were completely hit with it emotionally, and it really knocked them. This is also negative self-talk. So this tower, or whatever that situation was for you, really did hit hard for you. And then I feel you or the other person went off in pursuit of other options and looking at their options and had to rethink everything. Yeah, definitely. We've got the Empress here. Someone putting the past behind them, making a decision, standing in their true authentic self, and now they're ready to birth a new cycle. The Empress births. She actually also does not put her energy where things are not growing. So, and make sort of mature decisions, because she likes to grow and move towards things that are being nurtured or nurturing. Oh, look at this. So you did not get wish fulfillment around a relationship or a stable situation, but it looks like you are going to. It looks like, whether it's someone new or the past coming back in for you, which for some of you, it looks like it is. It looks like someone's had an awakening here, or seen the other side of the coin. This could all be happening after the full moon, like through October, could be to the end of October, but we're got a stable foundation here. This is a relationship or some sort of stable foundation. It could be work, could be money. Okay, the universe stepped in here. The universe stepped in, whatever this deceit or deception was, or denial, or you getting away with something, or someone, the universe stepped in. There's a higher authority, or some of you may have taken action to do higher authority, court, legal, final decision, you know, speaking to someone, getting a final decision made, or things in place for some of you. But the universe did step in here. It's a higher power. So a higher power stepped in. The overwhelm, you were so overwhelmed, you were in the Hanged Man, so you couldn't deal with it, or you didn't know how to deal with it, or you're really trapped in how to deal with it. But I see here you did speak up, you did give it a go, you did step forward, and you're ready to defend yourself, or someone was speaking at you or towards you, or nearly attacking you here. But if they were attacking you or it was someone attacking you, they didn't look at all the information. They went on a whim. This is a, yeah, I'll give it a go, but I haven't really thought it through card. So if that was someone that was actually like coming at you, or let's say had an attack on you, or there was an argument, they didn't think it through, okay? Or if they went for legal action, they didn't think it through. Because for some of you, there's a group that this could be legal. Okay, but it's the person who's attacking, like in that angry, defensive energy, like the one causing the drama, the one causing the trouble, the one always creating an energy, a negative energy. They just don't think. They didn't think it through. See, this is weighing up your pros and cons about a situation or a person, but it is also, could be a contract, could be a legal contract that's signed, and I'm being told to sit that at the side. Bottom of the deck, conflict. My air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you have had you've had a tower moment, you've realised defeat, or you're burnt out, or you're over it, or the other person. It could be you walking away from someone. It could be someone walking away from you or a situation. So you place this where it fits. A lot of negative mental self-talk, maybe some healing needed there. Someone moved on or made a decision to look at their options, or they were in fantasy world about something. They're standing their ground. They're ready to birth a new cycle. They're ready to move towards something solid, stable, a foundation, putting down roots, forming a relationship. And to do that, some of you may have had to take legal action. Some of you may have had to, and it could be work related if you know, have got an issue going on at work, but this is higher power or universe stepping in. Someone was very deceptive, getting away with things, deceiving others or themselves. They needed to process this and go into some time out. And then we had someone, this is interesting. This is so interesting because this is, it's like you had to defend yourself against someone always coming at you. And I am hearing maybe, you know, I feel legally you had to take action, whoever that person was, or put some serious boundaries in place. Anyway, so I knew I had to pull, this message will be for whoever needs it. What else do we need? What's this? Yeah, absolutely, it's come out again. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, we've got the conflict card, we've got the fighting card, we've got contracts, legal paperwork, looking over things, weighing up the pros and cons, going back to the drawing board. We've got this person sitting here that is so stubborn, inflexible. Here's the person, inflexible, stubborn. So it could have been you trying to get a new start, you trying to get balance, but you've realised something about that person, place or situation that's not happening. If this is you, if you're being too stubborn, if you're not being flexible, if you're not listening to your intuition, this person is so resistant, they're not willing to change. They are fixed. Outcome, please, and then we'll do the individuals. Okay, healing needs to take place. This is, I heal you, you heal me. This is balanced, okay? Some of you, this is triggered a wound, an inner child wound or a healing. It was quite traumatic for some of you. What we're going to do now, we're going to look at the individual. So let's look at... Look at Aquarius and get a message for Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius? What are the messages for Aquarius for the month of October? The collective. Yes, Aquarius, you are rethinking everything. This is looking at everything you've got, everything you had, the situation that you had, you are rethinking it. You're thinking, is there more? There's got to be more. You're ready to go off on a new journey, Aquarius. You're ready to head off and find that missing cup. There's something missing. There's something to fulfill. And Aquarius, you want an adventure. You know there's more to the current situation than you're in, or you have been in, or maybe how you're dealing with things. There's another way to do it. So if it's you that's been too fixed, there is another way, and you need to go and explore that, and you'll be on that journey. For others of you though, I'm really looking at these pentacles. So it's a real focus on taking action. Aquarius, you're finally taking action. You're sitting in your worth. You're not taking any drama. You're not taking any nonsense, and you're going to move forward and follow through with moving forward. Coming out of a very heavy energy. We've got a lot of emotion here, a lot of heavy energy. This is my dark card. This is heavy emotion as well. This is up in your head, going over and over and over something the same way and not getting a result. And this is very heavy emotion. And it's right in between it is the Two of Cups, which is equal give and take, balance, meeting equally. So this was not happening. Whatever your situation was, either side of you may have wanted this, you may have wanted this union, this commitment, this connection, this situation between a work colleague or work balance, whatever it was in your life, but there was something that was not budging. Okay, someone is very set, and it's made you rethink. It's made you rethink everything. It's brought a lot of heavy emotion. This was quite traumatic. There's transformation. You will make a decision. You are making the decision, Aquarius. There is massive transformation, epiphany, revelation. You're going to head off on a new path, and it's full of abundance, and you will move forward. Yep, you've weighed the pros and cons, or maybe had to put paper or legal work in place. You may have to leave behind a partnership, a union. This is something you are not willing to look at. You are not willing to let go. You are not willing to see the issue. You are not willing to deal with the problem, whatever it was. Definitely around a relationship. So for my Aquarius, it looks like you are definitely dealing with some form of relationship, and that is, you've had your epiphany, your revelation. There is a moving on here, and there was something just not working out for you. But the path ahead is so abundant. So let's get some cards for Gemini. What is the overall message for Gemini? Overall message for Gemini for October for the collective. What message do they need to hear? Ooh, Gemini, you always want to talk to me. Come on. There we go. Justice, balance. Looking for justice, balance, equilibrium. Final decision. Could be court, could be legal. Could be a final outcome for you. Yep, again, see my air signs. You've been up in your head. You've been stuck in emotion, down, depressed, whatever it is. But going over and over and over something in your head, expecting a different result, but not changing how you're dealing with it or thinking about it. So, there was stuck heavy. It could be a very heavy emotional court issue, a very heavy emotional final decision that needs to be made that you were really struggling with. Yeah, in the Hanged Man, you couldn't get out of this. We've got the Lovers card. We've got options here. We've got the King of Cups, emotional balance here coming in, okay, which is great. You're looking at all your options. And also we've got the Lovers card. For some of you, there's a new lover coming in, or you've got a new lover, or there's options. There's so many options here. That's what they're telling me. For majority of you, I think you've been left, or someone's left you. You're going to get this emotional balance with this new relationship, but there is something final or legal or justice had to step in here for you. For others of you, if you're making this final decision, you've looked at all your options. You've got that final emotional balance. Yeah, you're manifesting. Gemini, you've decided, yeah, you were in the Hanged Man, you were stuck, you couldn't decide. You've weighed the pros and the cons between a partnership, a union, a situation, something you're connected to. You know, it could be work, could be career, but, you know, let's put it as a real union. Yeah, look, see, we've got the Knight of Cups on the King of Cups. You're finally reaching out to someone or something because there's emotional balance, or you've got your answer. We've got giving. There's lots of giving here to lots of options. So, Gemini, you've got lots of options here and you are taking action on this relationship issue. It looks like you've found your fire, you've found your decision, you're ready to give to someone an opportunity, reach out, make that balance, or they are to you. And you're manifesting this, you have been manifesting this ending, this decision making. You're finally ready to stand in it. You were in the Hanged Man, you could not decide, or whether that was you leaving, them leaving, you leaving or them ending it. You were really trapped in something there, okay? I'll get one more card. Two more, they said. Two more. Yes, something. Oh, three came out. This is coming in fast communication, but it's not. So maybe communication is broken down or broke down very fast, or you thought it was going to head in a certain direction and it did not. Okay? This is fighting, defending, standing up for myself, or you having to defend yourself about people attacking you, okay? This is also struggle. You know, I'm sick of the struggle. I'm sick of this being hard work. And there's definitely a major trigger here, a subconscious fear or trigger. If you're waiting for a message to come, to come out of nowhere, it's in divine timing. Spirit will set it up, or you'll get a text, email, invite, or you'll hear a conversation. Some of you are going to hear something through a different avenue, through like a, you know, you heard it through a friend of a friend type thing, or you're standing beside someone and you happen to hear something you need to hear. It sort of comes, it doesn't come direct. It comes indirect, so you'll get the message or the answer indirectly. This struggle, this burden's made you look at your long-term security, stability, and you're putting that in action. And you're definitely getting death and rebirth. So whatever triggered for you in your subconscious, whatever the fear was, it's death and rebirth. It's giving you a death, an ending, but a new beginning. So this is positive. You manifested it. You manifested this final call, this final decision. You wanted a final decision made, whether it was you or them, it's been made. You're standing in your true, authentic self, getting out of this head space where it's going over and over the same thing and nothing's changing, or you weren't changing how you were dealing with it mentally. We were in the Hanged Man. We were really stuck in this. It was a lover or a situation you were either in or wanting to move to. That is, and they're saying you need to look at your other options. There's other options coming in, and a lot of you decided to get out of Merry Fantasy World. It's interesting though, the most interesting card is this message coming set up by Spirit in a way that you don't know, in a way that you are not expecting, and this will really make you look at your long-term security, stability. It will finally get things in order or place. And it has been the death and rebirth you've needed, and might be one of the biggest fears you had. It might have been something like that. So let's look at Libra. What's the message for Libra? The collective for the month of October. What is the message for Libra? Libra. What does Libra need to know? Month of October, collective energy. What's the main message? Yep, coming out of heartache, coming out of past pain, struggle, hurt. It is the past, or it is hurt that you've been in. Three of Swords. Yep. Okay, Libra. We've got the Five of Wands here. This is people, places and situations not working with you. You thought they were on board, but they were not. You thought something was happening and it was not. This is also people who try to sabotage you. This is also people who try to, I heard, mislead you, throw you off course, okay? Tell you something you want to hear just to keep you stuck or blocked. And also we've got the Ten of Cups, so definitely to do with a relationship or your happiness or what you find as happiness and contentment. October's very heavy for my air signs, but the clarity is there. Clarify, please. Oh, wow. Oh, Libra, okay. Universe has stepped in, or a final decision, or a higher calling, or if this is legal for some of you, it's legal. It's a judge, it's an authority figure, a judge, the police, like, I don't know, an authority figure. This is someone stepping in, with some power about a hurt. But I'm kind of getting the universe stepped in here because you were really fighting and trying to make something work or happen. We have the Emperor here. Emperor also makes a final decision. And it is definitely around a relationship. We've got the Two of Cups. So this is about a union. If for some of you a union's been blocked, it looks like you'll get your Ten of Cups and your happiness and your Two of Cups and your union and coming together because a final decision will be made. For others of you, you've been through a lot of heartbreak, and the heartbreak and the pain or the issue or this person telling you what you wanted to hear or you trying to make it work or something working against you, sabotaging. Tell me more. So the universe stepped in and forced you or someone you're dealing with in a relationship to release a burden, make a decision, or move on. That created a lot of conflict. And the Emperor had to go and deal with that conflict, whoever the Emperor is. Someone had to go and deal with conflict that was blocking your union, that was blocking you and your person or your happiness happening. Sabotage, saboteurs, telling you things that weren't really happening, having to deal with resistance. This is resistance. Maybe it was this person that had to go off and deal and clean up conflict, deal with conflict, happy, and then, for you two to have your happy Ten of Cups and your commitment, your union. And here we are with a new beginning, putting things in place, an abundant new beginning. So it does look good, Libra. If that person released you and walked on and has left you and you're in the pain and the suffering, know that person is dealing with their conflict, or you're dealing with the conflict of it not, wondering why it didn't work out and why it didn't flow. And if that is you and you're in that category, you are getting your Ten of Cups, a divine union and a new beginning that's very abundant with someone. Yeah, a lot of you are going to, redo it, rejig it. This is entrepreneurial. Think outside the box, a new beginning, a surprise. And, you just do you. You just get your energy back. You're abundant. You're amazing. This person here just does them. And because they're just doing them, they ooze magnetism. They're just in their energy, in their abundance. You're going to get a new beginning. We have the King of Wands coming in here. There is a soul connection. There's a new journey and there's absolute heart alignment. So for some of you, you will be moving on from a very hurtful, traumatic, heartbreaking situation. where that person needed to release something or someone, or they've released you. They had to deal with conflict, or there was something sabotaging, or as I said before, for others of you, they're gone to deal with it. Deal with what created the heartbreak. Deal with what created. They needed to release something. And if they're coming back, and they're the ones that are coming back to you, we've got the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the new beginning here. Is there anything more for Libra? Healing, success, speaking out. Yeah, it's the same sort of energy. So I think that's what it is, Libra. I'll pull 2 more cards because that's very heavy on the heart. You need to look at your options either way, whether the person's coming back, they see you as this divine, loving, secure, abundant. You know, the Queen of Pentacles provides. She's a mother, she's a worker, she takes care, she likes to look after people. This is options, and I want you, Libra, to look at your options. Actually, the message I got from this just then was you've got a lot to give, Libra. You've got a lot to give. You've got a lot of cups. You are a Queen of Pentacles that has a lot to give. I'm going to do more just for you because I've got time. Wish fulfillment. You've got a lot to give. You're somebody's wish fulfillment. Ah, okay. And we've got overwhelm. Okay, interesting. That's very interesting. Libra, this is for the Libras who know you've got a lot to give. You know, you've got the 9 of Cups. You're nearly there. You're nearly going to get your wish fulfillment, but also you're the wish fulfillment. You're very overwhelmed. You're very shocked. You're processing what's just gone on. Maybe a lot of you gave a lot. Really put everything on the table for this person. And you did not see this coming. You were blindsided, or you weren't willing to look at something. You could have been giving your all here, and now you're just completely blindsided. But be patient, allow things to unfold naturally, Libra. There's something about that message in there for you. You'll know what resonates, what's the outcome. Yeah, you've decided, Libra, I'm going to rethink what I've got, what I've built, where I'm at, what just happened. There's more. There's more. I've got to rethink this. Yeah, there was deceit, deception, or denial. And I think you may have been not looking at what you had to give. You were more interested in giving to the person, which created some denial or deception or deceit. And deception and deceit's not like, it doesn't have to be like really bad and traumatic, like someone else in the picture. It could just be they were getting away with things. You were letting them get away with things, Libra. Anyway, the good news is this person's either gone away to deal with what they need to deal with, clean up the conflict that was blocking this beautiful 10 of Cups happiness, union, new beginning, so they can make an abundant start and new beginning. Or you've gone through some really big heartbreak, universe has stepped in, you're moving on, or the person's moving on. There was conflict, or there's sabotages or something going on, or they were telling you what you needed to hear but not taking action, not moving forward. You are kind of putting it all on the table. You've realised you let them maybe get away with too much, or you didn't see your value, or you may have been giving too much because they were your wish fulfillment. and it's somehow created this deception and a rethink. Yeah. All right, Libra. The good news is you have the Ten of Cups, you have the Two of Cups, you have a brand new beginning. You just get you back. You just get back into your energy. You just get realigned because you've got someone coming in here who is going to take action, and you're going to have that beautiful heart connection that you want. All right, take care. I hope this helps you. Please hit that like button. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.